What's going on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram? Alright, today it is Staff Sergeant Felder. We have Sergeant Pierce with us today. We're going to be talking about the 4 top reasons why people do not join the United States Army. We've spoken to many recruiters who have, they're very seasoned and they've been in this thing for a while. So, talking to them, we came up with 4 top reasons. Tune in. Alright, reason 1, failure to commit. Alright, a lot of the times when a lot of people come into the United States Army, they come into the recruiting center, they don't know whether or not they want to do it or not. So failure to commit. Come in here, you should already know that, hey, this is something that I want to do. A lot of y'all come in here with things that you want to know as far as jobs, opportunities, what you can get from it. But you should already know that, hey, this is something that I want to do, or this is something that I don't want to do. Alright, commit. There's a lot of personal issues that go on. People come in here, y'all to talk about joining the Army, but at the same time, y'all may have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, family members that don't support it. Make sure you get support from your family beforehand, or bring your family in to get more information, because there's a lot of information that's out there that's not true about the Army. Sergeant Chris, you got anything to say about that?
Well, yeah, I mean, Sergeant Felder hit it right on the head. Personal issues, family issues, you know, it's hard to understand making a big change like this in somebody's life. So the failure to commit is totally understandable. So you go with something like this and you tell your family or you tell your significant other that you'd like to make a change in your life, and it's a culture shock to everybody. It's a shock to everybody. So the best thing to do is get everybody involved in your recruitment process and your Army process. That way, in the end, you've done the right thing, not just for you, but for those who love you.
Right. And if you have weight issues, make sure you start working on it. Start working on it. Everybody knows that the Army has standards as far as height and weight. So make sure you continue to work on that. If you come in and you're a little bit overweight, that's fine. We can tell you exactly where you are, give you tips, trades, and different things that you can do to get yourself where you need to be, so that way you can go on with your career. Topic number 2, drugs. Alright, this is a big one. I know a lot of you guys young, you know, you're trying to experiment and do different things with drugs, but if you know you're trying to join the military or the Army, period, make sure you cut all that type of activity out. Make sure your system is clean, okay? Because you're going to go through a series of drug tests, all right? It's a series of drug tests. You're going to get maybe 3 or 4 before you even ship off to basic training. So make sure you start to clear your system. If you're doing it, if you come in here, just be honest. Let us know. All right, we can work with it. Just let us know. Some people, you got anything to say about the drugs?
Don't do drugs. Yeah, you want to join the Army?
Point blank period.
Don't do drugs. All right.
Don't do the drugs, all right? We're going to move on to the next topic.
All right, number 3 reason, the inability to pass the ASVAB, the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery. Okay, this is the military entrance exam. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if we want to get in the Army, we're going to have to take the ASVAB, and we're going to have to get at least a 31 on it. Okay, listen, come down, see your recruiter. Let him or her give you a practice test. Let them show you where you are currently, and let them help you to get better. Okay, this is very important. And it's important to know that a first-time fail is not a forever fail. This is something you can grow in, and it's not a reason to give up on your dream of joining the Army.
Right. And a lot of times when you come down to the center, if you fail the practice test, it's not the end-all be-all. You can always study. You can always take the practice exam as many times as you need. We can give you marks to success, the 7-day process. It is a very thorough process. If you take it serious and you study it, I'm telling you, your score will jump up. We've had many people come in, do the steps, they come in, they pass, and now they're on their way.
Through the roof.
On their way.
Yep.
Going on the basic training, regular Army, Army Reserves, you know, whatever they put their mind to. So make sure you study. All right? If the ASVAB, I believe the ASVAB is like one of the #1 problems. So if the ASVAB is one of the things, make sure you study for it. Or if you know you need to study for it, come down and get the material first, and then study for it.
Yep.
All right, the number 4 reason. Fear of the unknown. Now this one is big, all right, because a lot of times you don't know what's going to happen. You go into a recruiting center, you don't know what they're going to tell you. You think that they're going to put you on a bus that same day and ship you off to basic training. I'm telling you people, it's not true. It's not true. So the fear of the unknown, and I cannot fault you guys for it, but that's the reason for you guys coming into the center. You come into the center to sit down with a fine recruiter, so that way he can tell you everything about the Army. You ask him every question that you can about the Army, get as much information that you can. Do your due diligence and do your research. So that way when you come in and you're talking to the recruiter, everything will line up. If his words don't line up with the black and white, I'm sorry, you're with the wrong recruiter. But if it lines up with the black and white, then you're fine. All right, so make sure you talk to the recruiter. Ask those hard questions. You know, ask what you don't know, or the things that you heard from auntie, grandma, uncle, the false things that you heard. Ask the recruiter. We love to hear stuff like that, so please present them to us. Something, you got anything to say about it?
Absolutely. Sonnenfelder said it all. Come down here and turn the unknown into the known. Okay? It's natural to fear the unknown, but that's why we're here. All right? You come through the door, we're not going to sell you a used car. We're not going to try to pawn off some cheap piece of equipment on you. You sit down in our chair, we're going to make the unknown known. That way you are armed with the information and you can enter into your Army career, your new adventure, fully aware of everything you're going to get into. Guys, it's perfectly natural to have that inside of you. But let us make the unknown known. That is our job. That's why we exist. We exist to help you. Okay? If you got misconceptions, you got preconceived notions, come down here. Ask your questions. No question's a bad question. This is why Army recruiters exist. This is why we're here. Come make your unknown known.
So today we hit you guys with the 4 top reasons why people don't join the United States Army. So if you have any questions, make sure you contact us. All right, if you want to talk to a recruiter, Montgomery, make sure you contact us. There's recruiters everywhere, across the world. Not just us. If you're in New York, don't call me. I can't do anything for you. But make sure you contact make sure you contact the recruiter. 4 main reasons. If you guys have anything that you want us to talk about, make sure you leave it in the comments below, and we'll be sure to get back to you guys. Hit you guys with a comment. There's going to be more videos to come. So subscribe, hit like, hit the share button. Thank you guys for watching.